Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the last Power 5 of September. I don't know about you, but time is flying and I'm not even old yet.
Yep, there it goes.
For those of you who are subscribed and familiar with this series, thank you for coming back. And for those of you who are new here, allow me to explain the idea behind this series. The Power 5 is an idea I had to look at 5 common categories valued by us dividend investors and find the best stock in each of them. The categories I chose are the highest dividend yield, the longest dividend streak, the highest dividend growth rates, the best 10-year returns, and the stock trading the highest percentage off other 52-week high. This series is a fan favorite of the subscribers here on the channel because it's updated weekly and doesn't skimp on quality like some of the other lists you might find on YouTube.
I think I know exactly what he's talking about.
Each stock mentioned in today's video will have a dividend streak of at least 5 years, outperformance of the S&P 500 over the past 10 years, and as a bonus, all these stocks will have an ex-dividend date of this coming week.
Now we're talking.
As always, no matter how much you like me or this series, it's always important to do your own research before deciding if any of these stocks are right for you. If you're looking for a fresh take on a top 5 series that you're not going to find anywhere else on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tune in each and every Friday. Now let's see how my simple filters help me narrow down this week's list. I began with 143 different dividend stocks that had ex-dividend dates between September 25th and September 29th. Then I went down to 52 stocks once I required them to also have a dividend streak of 5 or more years. And finally, the list was brought down to just 21 stocks or 14.69% of the original list when I filtered for only the stocks that had outperformed the S&P 500 over the past 10 years. From there, I let the numbers speak for themselves, and here are the best of the best. First up, we have this week's high quality dividend stock with the highest dividend yield, and that's CubeSmart, stock ticker CUBE. CubeSmart is a quarterly payer in the real estate sector, paying $1.96 per share per year with a forward dividend yield of 4.77%. CubeSmart's been paying and growing their dividend over the last 14 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 13.2%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 10.18%, and a payout ratio of 74.44%. At the time of recording, CubeSmart was trading 16% off of their 52-week high. CubeSmart has an ex-dividend date of September 29th with a payout date of October 16th, and a $10,000 investment into CubeSmart 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have turned into $34,017.21, which is a 13.02% year-over-year return rate. And here on the channel, I compare that to the S&P 500, which turned into $31,402.70, which is a difference of $2,614.51 over the past 10 years. Next up, we have this week's stock symbolizing longevity by consistently increasing their dividend, and that stock is Illinois Toolworks, stock ticker ITW. ITW is a quarterly payer in the industrial sector, paying $5.60 per share per year with a forward dividend yield of 2.35%. ITW has been paying and growing their dividend over the last 60 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 6.98%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 10.93%, and a payout ratio of 54.22%. At the time of recording, Illinois Toolworks was trading 9.8% off of their 52-week high. Illinois Toolworks has an ex-dividend date of September 28th with a payout date of October 12th, and a $10,000 investment into Illinois Toolworks 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have turned into $39,911.36, which is a 14.84% year-over-year return rate, where we know the S&P turned into $31,402.70. This is a difference of $8,508.66 on the side of Illinois Toolworks. This week's stock voted as the best boss by giving out awesome raises is also trading the highest percentage off of their 52-week high, and that stock is Steel Dynamics, stock ticker STLD. STLD is a quarterly payer in the materials sector, paying $1.70 per share per year with a forward dividend yield of 1.72%. STLD has been paying and growing their dividend over the last 13 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 24.04%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 22.25%, and a payout ratio of 8.2%. At the time of recording, Steel Dynamics was trading 27.66% off of their 52-week high. Steel Dynamics has an ex-dividend date of September 28th with a payout date of October 16th, and a $10,000 investment into Steel Dynamics 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have brought back $74,111.23. This is a 22.17% year-over-year return rate. This is compared to that $31,402.70 70 cents from the S&P, resulting in a difference of $42,708.53 on the side of Steel Dynamics. And we're now down to the final stock on this week's list, which is the one with the best 10-year returns. Before we get to that one, if you wouldn't mind taking 1 second to click that like button as it helps me continue to grow the channel, that'd be awesome. And if you're not yet subscribed but have an obsession with dividends and passive income, go ahead and click that subscribe button to join the crew. I post these lists, monthly recaps, dividend interviews, and other special dividend-related content at least twice a week. Thank you all so much, and now let's get to this final stock. This week's stock that'll make us all mad we didn't invest sooner is TFI International, stock ticker TFII. TFI is a quarterly payer in the industrial sector, paying $1.40 per share per year, with a forward dividend yield of 1.07%. TFI has been paying and growing their dividend over the last 8 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 20.52%. A 5-year dividend growth rate of 15.55%, and a payout ratio of 16.97%. At the time of recording, TFI International was trading 5.1% off of their 52-week high. TFI International has an ex-dividend date of September 28th with a payout date of October 16th, and a $10,000 investment into TFI International 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have brought back $78,982.55. This is a 22.95% year-over-year return rate, again compared to the S&P bringing back that $31,402.70, resulting in a difference of $47,579.85 over just the past 10 years. Now today, you were exposed to 4 different dividend stocks that not only have dividend streaks of at least 8 years, but they've also outperformed the S&P 500 over the past 10 years and have ex-dividend dates of this coming week.
How does he do it?
Let me know down in the comments if any of these stocks piqued your interest and what it was about those stocks that got you excited. Thank you for watching, and until next time, see you.